Yo, what's good, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry Sisters review. This is season 7, episode 2, trailer breakdown. The title of this episode is Drunk in Love. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, then you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell somebody to tell somebody if you choose to. If not, just sit back, relax, and we gonna get right into this messy thing. Now we see Penelope walking in on Gary as he is going to work on himself after sniffing Andy's panties. And he has all the audacity to tell her that it's not what you think it is. Then what is it, bruh? What the hell is it? This is not a situation that you can lie yourself out of. This is not a situation that you can make believe to be something else. What Gary is doing is live and in living color, and it is what it is. We all know what he's doing. So I'm trying to figure out how he is going to attempt to manipulate Penelope. If Gary can make this woman think something different, this man deserves an Oscar. Because ain't no way in hell. I'm just saying, there is absolutely no way in hell he can weasel himself out of this. So next we see Andy, and she's asking Hayden if he's sure that Gary and Jordan are beefing because she had dinner with them both the previous night and everything seemed fine. And Hayden lets her know that they are playing in her face. And I wouldn't be surprised if Gary and Jordan were beefing. This has got to be one of the most toxic ass dynamics that I have ever seen. I would not expect Jordan to be cool with the man who was once engaged to his current girlfriend, while at the same time being engaged to his pregnant sister. I'm honestly surprised that Jordan has not whooped Gary's ass, or at least attempted to. Because this new Jordan, that's what I'm going to call him. That's his name for the remainder. This new Jordan, I don't see him busting a grape. He looked like the type, and if he did, he would bust a grape and then run from the juice. I don't see this man doing nothing. That's just me. But he might surprise me. I would love to be surprised. But right now, new Jordan, he ain't finna do nothing. Baby. Zach wants to start a trust for Michael and Zach Jr. I said, I'm sorry, my good sir. Who is Zach Jr.? Are you referring to your baby with Karen? Now, I think it's a great idea. I do. I think it's a great idea for him to start a trust for his children. But baby, the look that Fatima gives Zach is utterly hilarious. I am so interested in seeing what she says to him in that moment, because Zach sounded serious as hell. That's what he wants to do. And by golly, I think that's what he's going to do. Now we see Fatima at brunch with the rest of the women, minus Karen. And she's revealing to them what Zach told her at the kitchen table. And they're getting a good kiki out of it. They're getting a good laugh because what? Zach wants to do what? And what's the name? Zach Jr.? Oh, that's the name? Then all of a sudden we see Karen walk in. Now, from my perspective, it appears that Karen was not made aware that Fatima would be joining them. I believe she should have been told. Now, as I furthermore investigate and examine this table, it doesn't appear that there is much room for a pregnant Karen to sit down and join them. So I'm thinking, was Karen even invited to join them for brunch? Was Karen even given the invitation? Because it's 4 plates on this table. Just enough room for the 4 of them. Where is Karen going to sit? I don't think she was invited. I said, now, when did they become such brunch buddies? Because they look very comfortable with Fatima. This does not seem like something that is abnormal. Now, from our understanding, Fatima has only joined them once for an outing. And that was back in season 2. Other than that, there has been no more outings. But everybody looked real comfortable kikiing about this Zach Jr. situation. I ain't gonna lie. It is funny. But I have a hard time being okay with them discussing anything involving Karen with Fatima. Even though she's referring to Zach, I am extremely curious how he even comes up within the conversation. I really am. But it just seems odd to me, especially with, even though I believe that Karen extended the olive branch and there may be cordial, maybe this may be just a little too much. And that's going to be a hard place to navigate with Fatima being closer to the group now with everything that has transpired. It's only been 3 months since she walked into the girl house uninvited and unannounced. But I am so interested in seeing how this entire episode unfolds. Next, we see Hayden and Gary. And Gary tells Hayden that he has no intention on marrying Penelope. He gave her a ring to buy himself more time. And I'm like, more time for what? What is your agenda? What is your end goal? What are you doing asking all these many different women to marry you? What are you trying to accomplish? Now that I am curious about. And I will say, I can't stand Gary, but Cheeto is playing the hell out of this character. His portrayal of Gary is top tier. Because the way that this character is unfolding to such levels of hell is utterly amazing. Despite the fact that he gets on my nerves and he's causing havoc, Gary has become a true villain. And I must say, I think I'm actually enjoying watching it. I must say, he's doing a bang up job. I can't even front. And Hayden, I think Hayden gonna turn on Gary. I don't think Hayden is here for Gary. He may still be holding on to some type of bitterness, as he may not have Tamara in his life anymore. And he may blame Gary, because if Gary had not revealed the truth, he probably would still be with Tamara. So maybe he blames Gary for him, being single again and not being in love anymore. But we gonna see, child, because I am utterly interested, to say the least. So we gonna see how these writers did for this episode 2 of season 7, and we gonna see. So until next time, I want to thank you guys for listening. Thank you to all the new subscribers, everybody who comment and all that good stuff. I greatly appreciate it. Until next time, I will holler at y'all later, and y'all be safe out there.